with bilateral ties is a common phenomenon, and Kenya's and the UK ties is for many years back. And this is not unique, because Kenya has had a cooperation before with the UK, only that we are saying, Madam Speaker, this is a better, a well, choreographed, well-researched agreement that has a more tying and a binding with our country. And Madam Speaker, if I put you through even the Article 2 of the draft agreement that identifies the objectives of enhancing bilateral cooperation on defense by identifying framework for exchange of experience, knowledge on the use and mutual benefit of the Republic of Kenya and the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. There are areas that were not captured in the previous agreement, and I'm also one of the members who have had a chance to look at this agreement in depth, especially having served in 12th Parliament. This is one of the agreements that have passed through 2 parliaments, if I may say so, because the 12th Parliament looked at it. It's just because of the lapse of the Parliament that it had to come back again. But we even looked at it even further and identified areas that we think we can cushion Kenya against being taken advantage of. And on Article 2, Madam Speaker, it also highlights on agreement in areas to regulate cooperation in areas like security and defense policy, counter-piracy, defense administration, peacetime military activities. And especially, Madam Speaker, at a time when the world is becoming more dangerous, at a time when people are even talking about World War III, at a time when nations are going on each other, this is a cooperation that will enhance us, our military. Because UK, of course, by virtue of the economic power, has a more advanced defense capability, and this is beneficial to our nation. In areas of military exercise, counterterrorism, military sports, disaster relief, medicine, and research, these are areas that Kenya needs to take a keen interest, because the world is pumping much resources in education and research in search for more advanced technologies and more knowledge in matters military capability. So when we cooperate, even in areas of research and medicine, it gives us a headway into managing our military. And Madam Speaker, the position of Kenya in East Africa as an entry point to the Horn of Africa, it also put us in a precarious situation, in the sense that, Madam Speaker, apart from just being a security threat, it is also a center of intelligence gathering. And we are at risk of espionage, we are at risk of losing very critical information to our enemies. And when we have enhanced intelligence sharing as part of this agreement, it is particularly important to the position of Kenya geopolitically, and where Kenya is also at a risk of losing the hegemonic power. We have Ethiopia here trying to challenge us in our position as an hegemon of the East African region. And this is the security threats to the country.
Can let him have a half a minute to finish his sentence.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Speaker. I just wanted to enhance the importance of such an agreement in a country that is so geopolitically positioned, and therefore the risk of espionage and insecurity and interstate, intrastate chaotic environment. So, Madam Speaker, I rise to support and I second as a committee member as well. Thank you.
Honorable Bukosa, what is